Correspondent Emily Finn is live in Altoona, Iowa for us, where Nikki Haley has spoken tonight. Emily.
That is correct, Kelsey. Well, all eyes are on Iowa. DeSantis, Haley, Ramaswamy, they're all hosting events in the Hawkeye State throughout the week, ramping up their efforts to appeal to voters in the final stretch leading up to the caucuses. The remaining GOP candidates are attempting to chip away at former President Trump's massive lead in the polls here. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and former U.N. Ambassador Nikki Haley still locked in a fight for second place in the final stretch before the primary season kicks off. In the latest YouGov poll, President Trump holds an overwhelming lead in Iowa, the first in the nation contest in 2024, with 58% support, showing Iowa is still Trump country.
He's the best. I can tell you that. He's the GOAT, the greatest of all time.
He wants to bring the power back to the people instead of the politicians.
Trump has a 36-point lead over Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, who has been heavily prioritizing Iowa, even securing an endorsement from the state's governor, Kim Reynolds. But with another recent high-profile resignation from the Never Back Down super PAC supporting DeSantis, the recent shakeups to his campaign suggest a recent lull in momentum. Coming off a battle on NewsNation's GOP primary debate stage, the remaining candidates have now resorted to attacking the former president, the clear frontrunner for the Republican nomination, rather than each other.
If Trump loses, he will say it's stolen no matter what. Absolutely. He will try to delegitimize the results.
While DeSantis is vying to knock Trump off his throne in Iowa, Nikki Haley is lowering her expectations in the Hawkeye State, saying at a town hall event Friday, she's simply hoping for a strong showing in the Iowa caucuses. But for Haley, the next in line state to vote, New Hampshire, is a different story.
I've never lost a race. I'm not going to start now. I don't think I'd be good at it. So we're just going to win and be done with that.
Haley has been barnstorming the Granite State in recent weeks, appealing to independent voters with her relatively moderate messaging in comparison to the other candidates. And Nikki Haley's town hall just wrapped up about an hour ago here in Altoona. And Kelsey, what was interesting about tonight, Haley actually asked the audience if it was their first time supporting her, their first time at one of her events. About half the room did raise their hands, so she may be stealing some support away from President Trump. But I guess we'll have to see what happens here in 4 weeks at the caucuses. Kelsey?
Okay, Emily Finn, live in Iowa. Well, we are